I want to try to get this video out, and I want to execute it to the best of my ability. Um, it's going to be about Hannibal, the defeating. Let's see. Based on research results, Leo Scipio Anacondas is not a recognized historical figure or an actual person. It appears to be a misinterpretation of facial combinations, I believe, of names. However, the name contains elements from two distinct figures: Scipio Africans, a renowned Roman general and statesman, public commoners. Scipio Africans in 236 and 183 BCE, which means that was before Christ, was famous for defeating the Carthaginians. General Hannibal ended the Second Punic War. He earned the honorary name African for his victorious in Africa. So that's why when you call yourself African American, you're naming yourself after a man who def- defeated Hannibal in the first of the Second Punic War, something like that. You see what I'm saying? Like Hannibal Scipio Anacondas is a white man. Yeah. Okay. Scipio Africans, a renowned Roman general and statesman, public commoners. Scipio Africans in 236, 183 BCE was famous for defeating the Carthaginians. Defeated. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's get that right quick in the Bible. Let me show y'all something. All this stuff that I'm reading now, I'm gonna show you that it's actually in the Bible, and you can actually look this up yourself. And see, this is how I got to where I am now. And you, as you can see, I'm doing my research as I'm talking to you. You have to just look the things up. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and just debate people like that and just argue with people. I don't like that type of stuff. First thing I tell people, just go and look it up for yourself. This is the reason why I'm not a part of it. Religion is the one that sets up ignorant shit and have people mind they work. I think religion itself ain't nothing but it's worse than than a person who's on crack cocaine. It really is. Psalms 49 and 11. Now go back and look that up, and you'll understand why you call yourself an African American. African American is not in the Bible. 48, 49, and okay, 11. I ain't got no glasses on. Here we go. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Every land that Hannibal conquered, every land that Scipio conquered, they renamed the land. Based on research, Leo Scipio Anacondas is not a recognized historical figure or an actual person. It appears to be a misinterpretation or facial combination of names. However, the name contains elements from two distinct figures. Scipio Africans, a renowned Roman general and statesman, public, Commodus Scipio Africans in 236 and 183 BCE. That means before Christ, when you hear that, was famous for defeating. Okay, let's read that. Scipio Africans, a renowned Roman general and statesman, public, Commodus Scipio African in 236, 183, and BCE was famous for defeating. Scipio Africans was famous for defeating the Carthaginians general Hannibal after, ending the Second Punic War. He earned honorary name Africans. He earned the name, but they was getting the land through rape, rob, and murder for his victorious in Africa. The Second Punic War, he earned the honorary name Africans for his very victorious in Africa. Leo African, an Arab traveler, Dipmid, yeah, man. So I just want to make sure that I kind of reiterated that and gave y'all that correctly. Elaborate on Scipio, my bad. Elaborate on, I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. Elaborate on Scipio Africans' victory over Hannibal at the Battle of Zim. That's how and that's how America got African American. You see what I'm saying? African is one man, white man's name, which is Scipio Anacondas. Africa is Scipio. I think one of them. America is they name. It's like we following a people who rename a land. Scipio Africans. This I'm just going over some stuff at the same time. The moral of this here: do your own damn research before you go and try to debate people. You know, you have people, especially in the Christian churches, debating people on things like this. Yeah. So Caucasian people got a warrant out for their arrest. Caucasian people got a warrant out for their arrest by God. Now let's go to let's back this up with scripture. Yeah, so I guess it's better for me to take my time on it than to be rushing and giving people the wrong information. Scipio was a man of war. They robbed and took this country. That's how. Do you know? Y'all know that's how so-called white people is prospering today over here. Let's go to Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, that's talking about the white man Esau, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. That's talking about how our people oppressors be oppressed by the other nation, like the white man Esau. Yeah, Edom. When you go in the grocery store, they're oppressing you, and they have other scriptures to prove that. Yeah, yeah, they have other scriptures to prove that. But right now, I'm just giving y'all some basics. The statement Leo defeated Hannibal in the very first Punic War is inaccurate. The following is a correct version of the historical events. Leo versus Scipio and the Punic War. Wrong general. The wrong general. Excuse me. Wrong general. The Roman general who defeated Hannibal was Public, and Commodus Scipio, African, not Leo. Scipio is famously known for his command in Spain and his subsequent victory over Hannibal in Africa. So wrong. The Punic Leo versus Scipio and the Punic Wars. Wrong general. The Roman general who defeated Hannibal was Public Commodus Scipio, African, not Leo. Scipio is famously known for his command in Spain. Yeah. So when you go and keep looking that up, it goes deeper into that. You know what I'm saying? These were land masses that they took. After they took them, they renamed them because they didn't want to. The reason they renamed them is because it would be turned on as a disguise. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it would be a disguise, appealing, because Esau wanted to look appealing. You know, so I better go ahead on and cut the video off because I don't want to mess up nothing here. And I'll see y'all sometime later on today because it's 2:37 a.m. in the morning. Now I'm out.